5 ways on how EKASI Noble Property Development can change your life. Grootman lenu sontshebo kisibura ngwana lona butwa lona ubaba wenu umalume wenu ingane yenu umzukulu wenu enginithanda kakhulu ngicela ukubingelela abantu abadala emakhaya. Okay, number 1, EKASI Noble Property Development can turn you into a brand new homeowner. Number 2, EKASI Noble Property Development can turn you into a landowner. Number 3, EKASI Noble Property Development can turn you into an investor. Number 4, EKASI Noble Property Development can help you even though you are blacklisted. And we all know you're going to go to many places, over hundreds and thousands of places. It's going to be very difficult to get help if you're blacklisted. Number 5, it can help you build your own reputable, long-term, good network of people. 5. Let's start with number 1. It can help you become a homeowner because you can purchase a building package from one of EKASI Noble Property developments. We currently have got 4 developments, 2 townhouse platforms or townhouse complexes in Randfontein, one at a suburb called Green Hills, another at a suburb called Robin Park, 26 units and 30 units. But the 2 big exciting ones, if you want an experience in the north of Johannesburg, next to N14, Malibongwe, Bears Nodier, The Dome, Northgate Mall, N1, Silver Star Casino, Cradle of Humankind, Jackal Creek Shopping Center, Clearwater Mall, Northgate Mall, Honeydew Police Station, Olivedale Clinic, Kuro Schools, very, very prime area. It's called North Riding Equestrian Estate. We've got Ngonyama Lifestyle Estate that is coming there. Now, how beautiful is it to own a home as a brand new or young person in an estate in the north of Johannesburg with all these amenities that I've just mentioned? I think you can get an opportunity by purchasing a building package. That is if you are a professional, you are busy, you don't have time to build for yourself, you are always on the go, you are career driven, you guys are pregnant with your wife or with your husband or with your girlfriend or with your boyfriend, and you just want to move into your brand new home by the end of this year, and just get a key with a brand new house. You can purchase a building package from EKASI Noble Property Development. We'll build for you. You can go to the bank and just get a loan within 24 or 48 hours. And we can also recommend for you which banks to speak to because we are working with reputable bond originators. Number 2, EKASI Noble Property Development can help you acquire land. Land from as little as 150 squares. That starts from 195,000 rands. Yes, those opportunities are available. 150 squares, other people might say it's small, or other people might say it's a little bit too much. But because other people are used to prices that are far away from Johannesburg, far away from the north of Johannesburg, you guys all know the more closer you are to Johannesburg, or let's say the richest square mile in Africa, Sandton, the more expensive you pay for the land. But it still is more expensive than what you would pay for at the EKASI Noble Property developments. You still get good value for money. Let me make you an example. Next to EKASI Noble Properties, Ngonyama Lifestyle Estate, where it's coming by the North Riding Equestrian Estate, you've got Reimsig Estate. You also have got Eagle Canyon Golf Estate. An equivalent of, let's say, 1,000 squares. At Eagle Canyon Golf Estate, you're not going to get it for less than 3 million. You might be lucky and get it for 2.5 million. Or the lowest you can get it, if you're lucky, is 2 million. Divide that by 4. That still equals to 500,000 rands. And EKASI Noble Property Developments, Ngonyama Lifestyle Estate, 250 squares. Right now, you can get it for 350,000 rands. But there actually is a special currently running. You might pay a little bit less. Get in touch with them. Reimsig, 1,000 squares vacant stand, which I doubt if there's still any by Reimsig. You're going to pay 3 million as well. If you're very lucky, you might pay 2.5 million. Waterfall, country estate, 1,000 squares, you're going to get it for no less than 3 million. Divide that by 4. It's still way more than 350,000 that you would pay at EKASI Noble Property Development's opportunity. Go to Stain City, go to Copperleaf, go to any north or midstream even, any estate that is astute, where the middle class community or where you would love to stay, probably, where a lot of people would love to stay. It's not easy, it's not cheap to stay at an estate, guys, because it's secure. It's gonna come with electric cameras, marking electric fencing all around the entire estate. It's gonna have a river running in the middle. The landscaping is going to be amazing. The estate's gonna have its own state-of-the-art radio studios, own state-of-the-art podcasting studios, own state-of-the-art TV studios, own state-of-the-art music studios. It's going to have amazing security. It's going to be gated. It's going to be very secure. You're going to live in a very safe north type of experience with many amenities, type of a community. And to buy a home there will be a great investment for yourself and for your children. And if you look at the surrounding areas, like I just told you about, Ramsar or Eagle Canyon, or just around North Riding, or all the surrounding areas, you're not going to get a home for less than 2.5 million. So which means if you're buying a home from EKASI Noble Property Development for 2.2 million, for 2.5 million, it's a great investment, because most homes around the area, they start from 2.8, 3 million and upwards. So it's a great investment, because it's not an old community, it's a fresh, brand new estate. And it also depends who's gonna be staying there. You're gonna be my neighbor as well. Let's get into point number 3. I said number 1, you can become a homeowner by applying for a bond if you're not blacklisted. I said number 2, you can buy land that you yourself can build in. Other people ask, like, but how long are you guys going to give me to build? Other estates only give you 3 years, we give you 5 years. Yes, we give you 5 years. So which means you can purchase the 250 square stand now, or even the smaller one, let's say 150 square stand for like 195,000 rands. You can purchase it now and just decide to be a landowner, because I'm like, how do you call yourself an African if you don't own a piece of Africa? So at least own a little piece in the north of Johannesburg, in an upcoming Gonyama lifestyle estate, astute, amazing suburb, and you can flip the land in a year's time. Because as soon as the estate starts building, ask anybody who's in property, ask anybody who's a property investor or who is more knowledgeable about property, they'll tell you. Immediately when you buy off plan, immediately when the estate starts getting to be built, or a townhouse complex starts getting to be built, or whether it's an apartment block or a student accommodation, but you invested early off plan, when they start building, the value immediately goes up. The value immediately goes up, so you're already positive on your investments. Because with property, ask all the professionals, they'll tell you with property and land, it's always location, location, location. So you can buy 1 stand. I know people who have bought like 7 stands. I know people who've invested in like 5 stands. I know people who've invested like 4 stands, 3 stands. I know even celebrities who've invested in like 5 stands. Our estates are going to be state of the art. You're going to be having great neighbors. You're going to be having a tennis court, a river. You're going to be having a beautiful park. There's going to be a beautiful greenery. There's going to be beautiful solar. There's going to be all these beautiful amenities and all these amazing options of the things that we're going to include in our estates to make them state of the art. Number 3, we can help you even if you are blacklisted. Say, for instance, you want to buy the 250 square stand, or the 150 square stand, or the 200 square stand, or the 300 square stand, and you're like, I don't have 350,000 rands cash, or I don't have 200,000 rands cash. Can I pay at least half of it, which is 100,000, because I'm a hustler? Sometimes I make money a lot. Sometimes I won't make money for the next 6 months, but when I make it, I make like a lot, because I'm a hustler. I don't usually have money all the time, but I get some money sometimes. Like for instance, maybe right now I can only afford 150,000. I can't afford 200,000, 350,000. Do you know what EKASI Noble Property Development is going to say? It's going to say to you, oh, okay, you're blacklisted, but you're a hustler. pay us a deposit of 100,000 rands, and then we're going to work out a payment plan for you, because they do work with reputable financial services companies which are FSC approved, and they'll say, okay, cool, give us 100,000 deposit, and then you can pay off the balance in 6 months, or you can pay off the balance in 9 months, or you can pay off the balance in 12 months. So even if you are blacklisted, you've already gotten an opportunity to purchase land. You can either flip that land at a later stage, or you can build on that land and get a rental income in that space, or you can build on that land and bond it to the bank and get your money from the bank and put in a rental income, or you can move it and make it your home and stay there. It's totally up to you what you can do. Or you can build a house and then flip it, sell it, and then rinse and repeat the process. It's totally up to you. So we do help brand new homeowners. We do help people that just want to own land, multiple stands, and then flip them maybe at a later stage or build on some of them. We also do help people that just want to invest. For instance, with the 4 developments that EKASI Noble Properties has, you've got other people who are invested on all of them. You've got people who are owning like 2 at Green Hills, who are owning 1 at Robin Park, and they're owning 2 at Ngonyama Lifestyle Estate in North Riding, and they're owning like 3 at Bears Nodia, or others are owning 1 each. Others are owning, but it's part of them investing to be like, okay, cool, I trust these guys because it's affiliated with the likes of Abu Smuda. And I'm a part of this because I trust, or maybe I believe in Smuda, which is Smuda won't get involved in a scheme that ends up getting to knock people off their money, just like what we've heard in the past. I've done my due diligence with EKASI Noble Property Development. I've heard them on the radio, and I think these are the guys that I can work with and invest with. And I'd like to say currently congratulations to all 200 of you guys that have been with us at EKASI Noble Property Development as investors. And I do know you've been patient with us. We have not started building, but it's because we are following all the principles of the rules and the regulations of the property laws that guide the municipality that we're in all of our respective developments. So rather be late and delayed than be in a hurry to only do things wrong and get into trouble with the government. Stick to the rules and the regulations. If the communities around are opposing the development and they're giving reasons, make sure that you go by the law to make sure that you eventually satisfy them so they can eventually withdraw their objections so we can eventually build. Or go to the tribunal with the municipality and go through all of the processes, no matter how long they take, but do things right. And that's exactly what we're doing. And then another point on how EKASI Noble Property Development can change your life is, when you get into our estate, you're going to build a network of reputable people. And why am I saying that? Because out of over 200 investors that we have right now, I know that there's a lot of millionaires in a lot of those people. There's a lot of business people in a lot of those people. There's a lot of celebrities in a lot of those people. Some of them are my friends. I know how many stands they've invested in. So I do know that you're going to be neighbors with us. You're going to be neighbors, and your children are going to become friends with our children, and you're going to be in a good community where you can end up participating in knowing certain people that might even end up opening up bigger opportunities for you as a business person or as somebody who would like to advance further later on in life. Because it matters. I did say earlier on, property investment is always about location, location, location. It matters where you stay. It matters good lapho hlala khona kuhlala bobani. It matters your address. Ukuthi kunabobani, environment enjani, abatshontshi na, kunayigebengu, are there all the amenities around the area, hospitals, malls. There's a new smart city that is coming in the area. Around the Lanseria airport, we are not far from there as well. We're just a few minutes away. And as soon as that smart city also starts building, when you look at things long term, your value of this is going to go up of the entire development because we are around the area as well. So you're going to build a great community, not only Nabo Smuda, Nama owners who EKASI Noble Property Developments, because I can't sell you more fire if I don't drink it. I can't sell you investments and say, come stay in a state that I'm not staying in. I will be staying there. I told you guys that I'm also an investor in all these different estates as a EKASI Noble Property Development. When I see an opportunity, I grab it as well. And I come in early, like other investors who come in early, because we stand the higher risk. That's why we benefit the most. That's why in early stages, you pay the less so that you can reap the rewards over the long term. And that's how we've approached it. So we also help you build your own network of people. Obviously, we're not going to grab you by the hand, but because you're already in an estate with all these celebrities, all these millionaires, all these amazing people, you'll have to be not that smart to not create good relations with those type of neighbors and create opportunities eventually for yourself. Because we're also thinking of having our own gym around at the estate, and I've already mentioned about tennis courts, about the park, about the clubhouse, about the music studios, podcast studios, radio studios, TV studios, and our offices will be around there as well. And I'll be having my home there as well. I will be staying in the estates as well. On all of them, I'm going to have also my properties there as well. I will definitely will be your neighbor. So you are definitely already being or positioning yourself to be in the right space or the right kind of people. It matters where you stay. It matters what it matters who your network is. It matters if you are somebody who's looking at life for the long term and who's willing to build good relations with good neighbors. So that's the 5 ways on how EKASI Noble Property Development can change your life. Homeowner, landowner, investor, fixing your blacklisting, because while you are paying off the other amount of money as a hustler, having paid your deposit, in those few months, EKASI Noble Property Development can help recommend for you, or can help link you with people who can be fixing your credit in the meantime, who can be in debt solutions companies in the meantime, so that by the time you are finished paying off this stand, you get your title deed, then you can eventually go to the bank to go borrow so that you can build. And remember, you've got 5 years to build, not 3 years, not 2 years. You've got 5 years to build. So that's how you can be able to, that's how EKASI Noble Property Development can change your life. 5 ways on how we can change your life. I wish you guys all of the best. Congratulations to over 200 investors that we have. I'm looking forward to us building. I'm looking forward to us launching, cutting the ribbon. I'm looking forward to us being neighbors. I'm seeing you guys driving in your Range Rovers, in your Mercedes, your BMWs, your Polos, your Golfs. I'm looking forward to bumping into you guys at the country club. I'm looking forward to bumping into you guys at the pool, at the river, at the park there, when you guys are going to be walking, doing your walks in Tambama with your families or with your children. I'm looking forward to bumping into you guys at the security gate. I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of you guys and just being neighbors with you guys, and how we will also help you build your network. Point number 5, I forgot to mention that we do regular seminars. So as soon as you become an investor, you'll get an opportunity to come to a frequent, regular property seminars. So you get to meet us, you get to meet other property investors, you get to meet the community, and you get to be a part of us, and you build your own network that can eventually unlock some doors or some opportunities for you to end up growing, depending on what industry you're in and what you do, So I just felt I should do this video and congratulate all of our current investors and thank them for their patience, and just say, for those who are not investing on this one, you're going to miss out, because it's going to be an incredible development that we will be bringing to all the different 4 developments that we're working on. And I am looking forward to being your neighbors, guys. I wish you guys all of the best. Get in touch with EKASI Noble Property Development on their website, www.ekasinobleproperties.com, or you can go to their Facebook, which is EKASI Noble Property Development, or you can call them up on South African number +27, which is 079 275 8821, or you can call their landline at their office in Ilovo, Santon, on Frika Road. The number is 011 578. Oh, sorry, 527 1978. 527-1978. So it's 011-527-1978, 079-275-8821, www.ekasinobleproperties.com. And then you can also go to Facebook, EKASI Noble Property Development. I love you guys. All the best.